Hi, it's Claire, your intuitive reader. Am I reading your story? Let's find out. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope you stay for the story and like and subscribe if you enjoy it. And if you're returning Koala Collective members, welcome back. It's great to see you guys. I missed you, even though it hasn't been that long. I'm really going to do a longer reading today because I heard from an original Koala Collective subscriber from the very beginning that he was like, hey, your reading last time was too short, and I was really getting into it, and then it was over. So I am going to honor that request and do a longer reading. So I hope you stay for the whole story. Let's find out. Okay, so we got the Page of Swords. So this is a incoming message or information. So let's clarify that and see what that incoming information is. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Wands. So, and then we have two Eight of Cups. Okay. So this information could be, and at the bottom, the Magician of the other deck. And the Three of Swords. So what I'm getting from this is someone is trying to cause heartbreak. They're trying to use old emotional wounds or use information that isn't necessarily relevant to you anymore. This might have hurt you in the past. You might have been more sensitive, and they kind of think that they can still play these kind of games where they just say stupid things that are really juvenile. I mean, very immature energy, very immature things to say, and they're trying to hurt you with them. They're really trying to break your heart here because they see that you are moving away from all this. This is now, I mean, we have 8 and 8, Lionsgate, but also yesterday was, when I'm recording this, it's also 888. There are 3 888s in August, which is pretty crazy. And so you're moving away from this. You know, you're like, oh, the more you see that energy, you're like, I don't want to deal with that anymore. I don't want to deal with it if it was in this part of my life, and I don't want to deal with it if it was in this part of my life. The shadow side and the light. See, there's only a little moon here, and there's a full moon here with the little moon. So your shadow side of the way you used to be, you no longer are there, and the light side, the more even the way you're spiritual has changed. They can't even figure you out anymore because they don't realize that you've become the magician. You're like, before, you know, if they said something hurtful or they played stupid games, you would totally be reactive. It would really pierce your heart. And it, rightfully so. These were not like little mean, you know, little things. These were some serious, meant to hurt you, meant to knock you down. And it's not working anymore, and they don't even know what to do anymore because, you know, you went straight from like, oh, okay, you're gonna try to hurt me. I'm not even gonna act like I don't know what's going on and be like the fool. Here, you jumped straight into the Magician. You were like, number one, here, I'm gonna take that up. You know, you're gonna hold up a wand to me. I'm gonna take it and turn it into a magic wand and like create. I don't need to, you know, use a sword. I don't need to stab you. I don't need to respond. You no longer need to respond to these energies because they just seem stupid to you now. They seem like why in the world would I care that you're saying dumb things about me? Like, I really don't care what you think. And you used to. You used to. It used to really hurt you. You're realizing that people who act like this really aren't your friends. They may be like, oh, it's just a joke. It's just this. It's just that. No, it's not. They're not nice. They need to go away. They're not nice at all. And you guys deserve better than that. You know, they're freaking out because they're watching you, be really prosperous. Well, they're like holding on to the few dollars they have. This is, just everything morally, in the physical, and they're watching you rise. Well, they really can't follow you. They're still trying to play the same kind of games, the same kind of bowl that they always have. They want you to continue to be blind to who you really are. They're like, no, you're really stuck here. Here they poured all those cups, and they're like, see, you're drowning. And you're like, wait, no, I'm not. I'm not drowning. That you just poured water under my feet, and then you're telling me that I'm like stuck somewhere. So, you like went away from this pretend feelings, and you realize that you have many options. You went away from these 16 cups, 8 and 8, and found that you had a lot of options. And these don't have to be options as in people. These can be options in so many ways. You have the potential to create anything when you let go of caring what people say about you, what emotional games they try to play. I mean, this is juvenile. Sorry, I messed up my hair. This is juvenile. This is unnecessary crap you don't need in your life. And I don't usually, but it really is. It's yuck. It's such yucky energy. These people are not nice, and they don't even deserve your time. I mean, like, they think that you're this, that you're like, but really you're embodying this hermit, because you're like, you see what they're saying and the little sly, nasty comments, and you're just like, okay, click. Yep. That's how easy that it is for you now. It used to really pierce your heart. It's like, oh, wow, these people don't care about me. These people are saying mean things about me. Oh my gosh, when I go out, or, people are going to believe these awful things. They don't. They don't believe that. And so you also got another 8 of Pentacles. So you now have 3 8s. Like we were talking about 888. This is another confirmation that you have moved through this portal. The real big focus right now is this new, this blue supermoon in Aquarius. It's really amazing. Like, you went through everything, and this is the ideal outcome here. Like, you went through this portal, and now you were going into the full moon full of ideas and completely open. You are completely bare in order to receive. But you're not like the fool in the fact that you're like, oh, I don't know what to do. And you're at this place where you can create your ideal world. And you're really using your artistic creations and your ideas and everything to make that happen. I mean, I have to cover up all these cards. Luckily I have that. So, like, you are using your skills to create. Like, if you're not artistic, that's okay. We're artistic in so many different ways, whether we're cooking, whether we're interacting with people in a way that other people have never seen. I mean, you could make the best damn cup of coffee ever, and that's art. Like, you are bringing joy to people in what you are good at, what you enjoy. It's from a place of passion and love. And, you changed your perspective, because here we have another 8 of Pentacles. You've been working really, really hard, and it's really your whole perspective on the world and what an ideal world is has changed. You feel free to be completely yourself. I mean, like, I'm getting a lot of naked cards here when it comes to creation in the physical, because you are not concerned about the trappings that are your physical being. You realize that you can recreate yourself just by the way you think, from moment to moment. Oh, you're like, oh, this isn't going well. Okay, boom, it's different. You're becoming your own genie. Like, you don't have to be someone else's genie. You don't have to be someone else's, magic. Be your own. Like, you can do that. And, I think so now we have, fast moving information. And this could be that they're expecting you to be on the defense. And, you're not. You're like, I don't feel defensive. I don't need to be defensive. And I think they're just completely going to be shocked. I mean, I think that they don't realize that, you have really taken your wishes to be truths. You've felt them. You realize what it is to manifest. It's not just about like, oh, I want this, and so therefore I'm going to think about that. No, it's like you are feeling what it feels like to be in your ideal world, and therefore it is happening instantaneously. And people don't understand that it is about a mindset. And then you have the Emperor on the bottom here. So, you're really becoming an authority on manifestation. You spent so much time going to others, going, oh, this person will have the answer, that person will have the answer, when the answer was all along within yourself. You were the master of this. And we got we got the Hanged Man, and then under the Hanged One, we got the Fool. So we were talking about that at the beginning, that you skipped right over that. But it's like, I think that's what people think of you. So this complete change in who you are. You may have changed the way you dress, the way you speak, the way you interact with people. They thought you were always going to be available to be there, there when they needed someone. Meanwhile, they're just left you on a shelf. And you're like, no, I'm not a fool. I am thinking in a way that is limitless. And that is actually intelligence. This is causing a huge tower for people. They're like, oh my gosh, like your ideas are going to completely deconstruct and completely change the world in which I live in. And what they don't understand about you is you are like the Fool. Oops. You are like the Fool. You are like the Hang One, which you got 2 of. Where is he? Where is that one? Anyway, you got 2 of these. And this change in perspective is something they can't handle, because you're okay with change. Change doesn't feel like this to you. Change means growing. Change means a new adventure. Change is exciting. You are like literally, we just keep getting the same cards. We got Knight of Swords twice. And you are coming in with the truth. You are coming in with the honesty. You're not holding back anymore. You're like, oh, okay, people aren't going to like me. Oh, well, they don't like me anyway. They didn't like the me that was super nice and super caring and just like dropped everything for everyone. They called me a fool. So you know what? I'm going to be the fool. Oh, am I hurting your feelings by not being super excited about your life while you could care less about mine? Well, guess what? Oh, I didn't know. Use it. Like, if people want to, use it as a strength. Because if they're going to treat you like you're dumb, just play dumb then. And then move on with your life. Oh, what? Did you say something mean to me? Oh, huh? I didn't. Did you say something? Like, take the deception that comes along. Take the trickery as a gift from God. Because people show you who they are when they think that you're nothing. When they think that you're dumb, when they think that you're just so innocent and you'll just put up with anything over and over and over again, they'll do all sorts of things right in your face. They don't count on you going, okay, I see exactly who you are. And, I'm sitting here, and whether you realize it or not, I am sitting here as the Hierophant, judging you. Look, we all know we judge people, but judge them for the right things. Because someone's poor and they steal something because they're really poor and they need food, that's not a good reason to judge people. It's not a good reason to judge people if they can't, do something. Judge someone, if you're going to judge them, with the sword of truth. Is this person acting with integrity? Because if they're not, you want to judge them because you want to keep yourself safe. That is intelligence. That is, smart. And people don't want you to. They want you to ignore your instincts. And your instincts are precise. Like the Ace of Swords. It is precise. It cuts through it. And you don't need to tell anyone. You don't need to tell anyone what you're actually thinking and feeling. Oh my gosh. We got all three hanged men. Your perspective is endless. You can look at a situation from any angle and see all the aspects. You're seeing things in a completely different dimensional way than people are. You have ascended. This portal that you've gone through and all these downloads you're getting, some of you may be feeling sick. You may be getting woken up like 4 o'clock in the morning and having crazy dreams. Those aren't just dreams. Those are downloads. You may be having symptoms of having upset stomach, dizziness, sneezing, seeing stuff. Unless something physically is going on with you. I'm not a doctor. I don't claim to be a specialist in any way, shape, or form. You're probably having ascension symptoms. And that was 1717 on the timer. So yeah, it's pretty clear. Oh man, they are freaking out. They really want to keep you stuck. They want the you to go back to what you were. They want you to succumb to your base desires and not change. Your changes are scaring the crap out of these people. Yeah, look, 10 of Swords. Oh yeah, they are not happy about this. They are like, oh, we better get in here quick, and stab them with, again, so they'll go down and so that we can cause them to go back to where we want them, so we can control them, But again, you're the star. This has come out again. You're the star. They can't do that. They don't get it. You have removed every layer that they've placed upon you, that life has placed upon you. You follow the golden rule. You don't need all these trappings. You don't care anymore. You are bringing emotional balance and wish fulfillment to the world by being you, by just seeing the possibilities. And this is keeping you, this is bringing balance. You are really balanced now. That ability to see things in a multi-dimensional way is really an amazing gift that not everyone can do. So I'm going to see if there is one more clarifying card, because I want to maybe get a little guidance here. I was drawn to these cards. Let's see what comes out. The Dancer, number 16, balance. Again, this is a 7. So we're talking about all your different choices. Making sure that your choices are in balance. You have so many different ways that you can see things. It's endless, and just make sure that it's balanced. That means for you. I want you to focus on you. She is dancing alone. She is dancing with flow in with the universe. So make sure this is the same thing, this sort of infinity, making sure that you are in balance with yourself. Make decisions that are best for you. Don't worry about what other people think right now. That can be hard, but I think if you look within yourself, you realize maybe that you've been a little too fair to everyone else and not fair enough to the most important person in your life, which is you. So is there anything else you want to give me, guides? Okay, yes, they wanted to pop out. Okay. Lake. Tranquil waters, reflections. Yes. Focus on making sure that your reflection is tranquil. When you are looking at yourself in the mirror, when you are facing your soul, when you are facing your choices, make sure that you're coming from a place that is very tranquil and that you are completely reflecting upon what is best for you in that situation. Not from a selfish place. I don't get the feeling that you would, but from a place that you will be most in line with yourself. Let's see if there's any. Yeah, no, I'm getting that's probably it. I'm enjoying doing your reading. So, okay. Yeah, so tranquil waters. And I was just thinking about somebody who had just mentioned how much they love looking at water. And that's really true. So I'm getting the feeling that you really need to make sure you're continuing to be balanced, because your perspectives are so infinite. Your ideas are so infinite that you need to make sure that you are really reflecting on them. And when you make those decisions, that it's from a grounded place. So maybe making sure that you're meditating. You're also doing movement. I'm getting the feeling that body movement is extremely important. Yoga, being under the sun, maybe at sunset, so that you're not under the really hot sun, but really moving with the flow of, the energy you're feeling. And, stopping and smelling the flowers. I mean, I know that sounds corny. I don't even know why. I'm like, that sounds really corny. But I'm getting the feeling that nature is where you need to be. That you need to take that time to really put yourself first and foremost into your life. You've given enough. You've given enough. Like, really. Give to your little kids and stuff, but if they're over 18, and especially if they're not living with you, you need to cut those cords for yourself, because that energy, that vitality that you're giving others is not being given to you. If it's little kids and stuff, great. Even if it's a partner, you need to have your energy flow and they have theirs, and it dances together and it creates something beautiful. But you need to have your own frequency, independent of anyone else. So I really loved reading your energy. And, if this was your story, it was a great one. I'm really loving watching you guys grow and expand and feeling your energy and having new people join the collective and join this channel. I'm doing my very best to get back to everybody. I'm enjoying your comments so much and your stories of how this relates to you. It really makes me feel connected. This is as much for me as it is for you. I really enjoy being with you guys. It's a way for us all as a collective to commune together and grow. We are just pieces in a great big collage. And I really enjoy the beautiful piece of art that we make. So I hope you guys are doing great. I hope to see you next time. And I love you guys so much. Bye.